Boy with the heart of a lion fighting an extremely rare disease with no cure. Good evening, I'm Kim Chapman. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight we're looking at the story of Grayson Ledbetter, who we've introduced you to before here on the News Channel. John Madewell joins us now to explain the story. John.
Well, Kim, Grayson Ledbetter is 6 years old, and doctors diagnosed him with Alexander disease more than 2 years ago. Now, Grayson can certainly light up a room, and his family, along with his boxing benefit, are all fighting for a cure.
What's happening, buddy?
Okay.
Mr. John!
Grayson Ledbetter is very excited to see his good friend Joe Smith. Time for a little sparring with his older brother Cooper, but Grayson's fight against Alexander disease is much bigger.
You know, you think your child's going to grow up healthy and live a normal life, and then you get a diagnosis like this that is going to strip him of all of his abilities and make this happy child not be able to do things anymore and honestly not survive.
Alexander disease is that cruel. In January of 2017, Grayson had a severe seizure. That's when doctors knew he had this regressive disease that destroys white brain matter. But Grayson and his family stay positive and live one day at a time.
Today is a good day, and Grayson, as you can see here, is smiling and happy and excited, so we try to model after him.
Pro boxer Roger the Hitman Healy headlines the boxing benefit, along with 6 of the Army's best. The Hitman knew he had to join the fight.
My dad always told me you can't hold on to what you have unless you give it away.
And Mr. Joe, who is heavily involved in boxing, got in touch with the Army boxing coach. They worked together in the 2008 Olympics.
So I called him, I told him about Grayson, he said, Joe, we're there.
Now, this is our second year of doing Gloves Up for Grayson, and I think this is going to be even more fun than last year.
I believe that he's much stronger than I am. I think he has an incredible will.
We want to climb Grayson's ladder, and we want to fight for a cure for Alexander disease. 5 up here.
Atta baby. Now, last year's initial benefit raised $60,000 for Grayson's Ladder, which is a component fund of Chattanooga Community Foundation. They hope to double that amount this year. Kim, back to you.
John, thanks so much. Fingers crossed that they do. I'm sure they will. And that boxing event is next Saturday, April 6th at the Chattanooga Convention Center. The boxing starts at 6 o'clock. You can find out more about attending and donating on our website, newschannel9.com.